A lot of people don't know this, but the best way to get rid of thyroid issues or hormone imbalances is not by medication or surgery. And this may shock you, it's not by diet, exercise, supplements, or even stress reduction. All those things are good, but I have a better way to get you healed faster, easier, and much less expensive. There's been a huge uptick in people trying these traditional routes to find healing, and yet they are still suffering or simply masking the symptoms just to be able to function. Many people with thyroid dysfunction feel drained of energy all the time. They have trouble sleeping, they put on extra weight, they can't seem to lose it no matter what they do. They often have skin disorders or painful menstrual cycles and sometimes infertility issues. If you relate to some of these symptoms, you may have sought advice from your doctor, had a bunch of blood work done and tests, which led to medications and maybe even surgery, yet you still don't feel good. Maybe you worked with a natural health professional who suggested a special diet or expensive supplements, and maybe they helped, but it did not take care of your problem. You deserve better. If you give me a couple of minutes of your time, I would like to show you a better way to find the source of your health problem and fix it. My name is Julia Carr. I'm a naturopathic practitioner in central Maine, and I specialize in the zone technique. It balances your body's systems. It unlocks your auto-healing process, and it restores your body to its natural state of health. This technique is only known by a handful of health professionals, but it's been around for 75 years, and it's helped thousands of people heal from thyroid dysfunction and all kinds of other diseases. I'm going to show you how it works in just a minute, but first, let's talk about what the thyroid does and how it affects your body. The thyroid is part of the glandular or the endocrine system. The glands in your body make hormones and release them into your bloodstream. Other glands in the endocrine system include the adrenals, pituitary, hypothalamus, and the pineal gland. The glandular system is our body's communication device. It's sometimes compared to a thermostat in a heating system. Just like when the thermostat senses when a room needs to be warmed or cooled, the glands sense when a part of the body needs a specific hormone to do its job, and it sends the hormone to the cells that need it. Hormones are the messages the glandular system uses to regulate all of the functions in the body by locking into the cells they target so they can relay the message. For example, the thyroid releases T3 and T4 to help regulate weight, internal temperature, skin, hair, nail growth, and metabolism. And when the messaging gets off, glands produce too much or not enough of a hormone. And then we have hormone imbalance, and our bodies can feel miserable. The thyroid's main job is to control your metabolism, how your body uses energy. And when the thyroid's not working properly, the first thing you may notice is the inability to control your weight. You either can't keep on needed weight or you can't get rid of extra weight. Thyroid dysfunction leads to diseases and disorders such as hyper or hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's, Graves' disease, nodules, goiters, cancer, diabetes, and osteoporosis. And thyroid disease predisposes you to many other degenerative diseases. Obesity and all the disease associated with it. There's an increased risk for blocked aorta or a heart attack. And according to the National Thyroid Institute, 50% of depression could be caused by an undiagnosed thyroid condition. Studies show types of hypothyroid can lead to psychosis, seizures, dementia, and extreme mood changes. So now that we know what the thyroid is and how it affects your body, let's talk about how to fix it when it's not working properly, without medications or surgery, without changing your diet or exercise, or spending a lot of money on supplements. See, the human body is designed to heal. We all have healing abilities in our body. Most of us recognize there's an intelligence or an innate in our bodies that knows what to do to heal. Yet sometimes our internal healing mechanism doesn't seem to work. When our body isn't functioning properly, it's like the healing switch has been turned off. Our brain is the master center of all of our body's systems, including the glandular system. the thyroid and the other glands that release the hormones and the chemicals where they're needed. The brain receives messages and delivers messages with neurons. That's through our systems all the way to our cells. Most of us know that our cells are what makes up our body. Cells have life cycles, and when they become unhealthy, they either die or are repaired by new cells that are replicated from our current cells known as mitosis. And when the messaging between our brain and our cells get off, the new cells also receive the faulty message. So they continue replicating unhealthy cells, and our body continues to survive in a state of dysfunction. According to the National Institute of Health, the communication of neurons is primarily maintained by synapses. Therefore, synaptic failure may critically impair information processing in the brain and may underlie many diseases. Synaptic failure is faulty messaging from your brain to your cells and back. In order for our body to create healthy cells, we have to reset the messaging back to default, which is health. In the 1950s, Dr. Thurman Fleet discovered a way to do just that. He called it zone therapy. And Dr. Fleet was a very successful chiropractor in San Antonio, Texas. He healed more people from every kind of disease than anybody else we've seen in the last 100 years. He found a way to flip that switch to turn on the body's auto-healing mode. He went way beyond what chiropractic has become today, focused on neck and back pain. Dr. Fleet helped people heal from thyroid dysfunctions, hormonal imbalance, as well as digestive issues like IBS, acid reflux, high blood pressure, migraines, and much, much more. He had a 95% success rate and saw over 200 people every day. His clinic was so jammed full of people trying to receive his care, the police had to direct traffic. And this went on for decades, and he healed thousands of people using this technique. Now, Dr. Goldman is a modern-day chiropractor in San Francisco, and he has developed this technique so it can be used by all kinds of healers. So chiropractors use it, but also naturopaths like me, acupuncturists, physical therapists, energy workers, all kinds of health professionals. And he calls it the zone technique. Dr. Goldman has had people fly from all over the world to receive this care for the last 20 years, and he has healed them all, using no medication or surgery and requiring no special diet or supplements. One woman came into his clinic, and she was scheduled to have her thyroid removed because the doctors had tried everything they knew with medication, and she was still fatigued all the time, and she felt horrible. But after 4 sessions with Dr. Goldman, she felt normal again. She canceled her surgery, and she's not had any problems since then. Her body was reset to heal itself, and her thyroid was restored to function properly. The zone technique is a simple spinal cord stimulation that resets the messaging from your brain to your cells so proper and natural healing can take place. So I am trained and certified in the zone technique, and I have seen tremendous results for thyroid issues, aches and pains, respiratory issues, and great improvement in energy and mood with just one adjustment. Mary came to me with very low energy. She had aches all over her body, and she was feeling very defeated with everything that her doctors tried. And after just 1 session, she felt better. And every time she came, her energy raised, her aches reduced, and her mood improved. And after just 1 month, 4 sessions, her husband was ready to come too. He was so impressed with her improvement. And this could be you too. If you are ready to try something new, something natural and safe, and get your health back, just book an appointment with me today. I'm currently accepting new patients in the central Maine area. You can book an appointment, and let's just find out how I can help you feel better, get your life back. All we have to do is flip that switch so your body turns on your auto-healing mode and let it do what it knows how to do without interference from chemicals. When your body gets the right messaging, healing takes place until perfect health is restored. I have an office in Corinna if you'd like to come to me, and I also make house calls in the Skowhegan, Waterville, Augusta and Bangor areas for a small travel fee. Just go to holistichealthsolutions.pro. Go there now and book an appointment. It is simple, fast, and effective. The zone technique works. Let's get your body working for you so you can feel healthy again.